Hi, I'm talking to you from outside today because I cannot remember seeing such a lovely blue sky. In a city where I've learned to cope with pollution levels of 500 or more, experiencing levels around 50 seem to be so surreal, just like the silence that surrounds me. The chirping of the birds is occasionally broken by the sound of a police siren or an ambulance in the distance, a reminder of the chaos that we are facing. People are posting pictures of wild animals entering the fringes of the city, as if they are silently taking back their space. It feels like nature is on a reset, and it's beautiful. What's most strange is that nature seems to be so peaceful, so blind to the madness that we're experiencing. Isn't it beautiful how nature is taking the lead again? And that made me think, how am I resetting myself? How are we resetting our lives in the face of a crisis? Crises happen all the time in our lives. They can be global, like when we have a virus outbreak, or they can be personal, when major disruptions occur in our lives. They affect us deeply. We lose all sense of understanding and logic, of direction. We grab the first thing that comes to us, only to quickly discard it for something else. So today I have a story to share. In a crowded mountainous region, after a heavy spell of rain, a few boulders rolled down the slopes, destroying homes in the town. Panic spread. There were rumors that these were signs of an earthquake to follow. People began to get ready to flee, taking as much as they could. This was an unusual location. There was only one road out of town. On one side, there was a steep rock face, and the other, a huge drop. People grabbed what they could and started to leave. In the town, there was a man with a limp. He knew he was not as fast as the others, so he took only what he could for the next day and left. As he hobbled down the road, the others started to push him, and as the stampede began, some fell and were crushed. The man with the limp knew he would not survive the flow. He just stopped. And in that moment, he saw a small cave and he jumped into it. From there, he saw people being trampled on. Some were crushed with boulders and died. Those who tried to climb the rock face slipped and fell to their death. After a few hours, when silence had descended, he left the cave. He saw death and destruction all around. People had abandoned their loads. Others had died. Further down the road, what he saw filled him with horror. The road to freedom came to an abrupt end. All he saw was a huge gap. Looking down, he saw the bodies far below. People trying to flee had been pushed into the void by those who were fleeing for their life. No one had survived the fall. The man with the least chance to survive was alive. He survived because he stopped in that moment of crisis, and he had found his way. Perhaps we too need to stop when we're gripped with fear and anxiety in a crisis, and maybe we will find a way for us to survive, if not to thrive.